I want you to understand, why do you still experiencing rejection and abandonment from your SP or from anywhere, any area in your life? This is so important to see, to understand why these things are keep happening, because you are the projector. So you have to understand what is it that you are projecting out there to your field, because when you get it, when you see and understand what are you doing in certain moments, you won't make those mistakes ever again, and then you can manifest your dream lives. So this video, we are going deep into why these things are keep repeating itself into your reality. So at this point, when things are kind of cleared into your life, like you worked with your beliefs, you worked with your negative beliefs, you faced your shadows, you faced your fears, but things are still not quite there, and things are sometimes just out of your reach because you don't understand. And I think it's very, very important to see and understand what are you projecting out, because yes, your field is your mirror, your feedback, but wouldn't be nice to get ahead and project out there what you want instead of facing the 3D and realizing, oh shoot, this is not what I want, why did I do that? When you are feeling vulnerable inside yourself. So we are not talking about anybody, we're not talking about any situation. This is completely an internal process without any happening in the 3D, because as you already know, you assign the meaning to the 3D. So sometimes before you assign a meaning to the 3D, you had this knee-jerk reaction. Like you see something what you don't like, no matter what, doesn't matter what is it you don't like, but there is something you don't like, and a feeling what you also don't like arises inside of you. And the problem with that is you keep buying into those thoughts what connected to your negative feelings, right? And you do understand that. And this is nice and awesome to cut yourself and cut your negative beliefs or negative thoughts and say, oh, this is my old version of me, stuff like that, and you correct yourself. But there is another part of this what is so important, and that is exactly why you are experiencing rejection and abandonment, because it's very easy to slip to the side when you are actually rejecting yourself inside those vulnerable state, in those vulnerable feelings. So that's emotional mastery, basically, when you feel those emotions. But most of the times what we were taught to do is like fix them, run away from them, push them away, do some meditation to make yourself better, just do something to get rid of those feelings. So that's what we were taught, and that's why you keep facing rejection and abandonment from outside of you, because that's what you are doing. And you are not doing this by choice, consciously choosing to push yourself, push one part of you aside. It's just taught behaviors what you keep repeating, and that's what cause you rejection and abandonment. So the right approach in those moments when those negative emotion arises, it's first, yes, I already said it, you don't even start to believe the negative thoughts what arises with those emotions. And I think a lot of people talked about that already, how you can do that. Some practice, you cut the negative thought and you'll be fine. You just keep pick a mantra for yourself for these times, like everything is working out for me, everything always working out for me. No matter what your mantra is, it could be like, oh, my SP loves me, oh, money is coming to me, I get my dream job. Doesn't matter what your mantra is, but you give something to your mind to get busy, and give yourself this freedom to be able to focus on what's going on inside your body, because this is pure nervous system healing, basically, when your mind is trying to translate what's going on, what's wrong with the body, why this negative emotion is here. So that's why those stories start to go on autopilot. Is, oh my God, what is wrong? What is wrong? So your mind is like an innocent computer, a neutral computer who tries to figure out what's wrong. But you know what's wrong? Nothing. This is emotions. These are sensations. So you have to learn how to feel your emotions without buying into them, and without abandoning yourself, without spiritually bypassing all these feelings. Because as I said, that's why you are keep experiencing abandonment and rejection from the 3D. That's why our people are rejecting you, even strangers. That's why they are not kind. That's why they are not loving, because all these moments, not because you want to, but you are not kind to yourself. You are try to just jump through those negative emotions, just try to skip them. But those are part of our lives, unfortunately. Those are part of our human existence. So the best thing you can do is, as I said, pick a mantra for yourself and just stop for, I don't know how many times you need to stop. Sometimes it's 2 minutes, sometimes 1 minute, sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes you need 2 hours to just crawl or just cry on the ground. Because sometimes, especially when you are in this healing journey and your nervous system is kind of feels safer and safer to bring up all these suppressed emotions. So instead of deciding to have a cocktail, I know it's tempting, I do love cocktails, but pick a cocktail time when you don't want to suppress your emotions. You just want to enjoy yourself, but not because you don't want to feel this emotion and you just want to get over this state, because you cannot get over this state unless sometimes it's coming back to you from somewhere, from your 3D, or these emotions are trying to come back time to time, maybe next day, maybe 2 days later, maybe an hour later. But you have to deal with them some way or another. And I guess you reach the point when you don't want to see any more rejection and or abandonment from your 3D, from your SP, from your field in general. So you just breathe and sit with it. It's easier if you try to find where do you feel those feelings. Sadness, maybe you feel it around your stomach, your third chakra. Heartbreak or fear, maybe you feel it in your chest. Throat also could be fear. You can feel something in your bones, you can feel something in your muscles, into your legs. So try to find where do you feel those emotions and just stay with it. Don't try to figure it out, don't try to understand, don't try to intellectualize those moments. Those are just here for whatever reason. Maybe your body stored it from the past because you bypassed it by accident, or what, we don't know. Do you even care why are those emotions are here? Don't try to think about them. Why are they here? Your job is purely to feel those freaking emotions. Because as I said, and this is so important, because even you have positive beliefs, even you have positive mindsets, but if those moments goes by like rejecting yourself, abandoning yourself, or telling yourself, this is usually the biggest two side in our lives, money and love. So when you said, yes, I can manifest whatever, $1 million or $5 million or $10 million, but the minute the fear is coming up, you said, oh no fear, you cannot be here, I already choose this, just go away, I don't even want to think about that. That can be a right approach in later of the process, but first and foremost, you have to acknowledge and feel those fears, not like believing them, because they are don't telling you this is not true, cannot be true. They are those fears only pointing out you have some resistance, and you have to feel those resistance, you have to feel those fears, but that's all. You go through it and then you go back to your manifestation, and inside, when you feel the resistance and fear, you can still be in this manifestation state. It's like, yes, I am whole and complete, I can feel anything, whatever I want to feel, or whatever it's here, not what you want to feel, whatever it's here, it's safe for me, because I am whole and complete, I can get what I want. But now I'm here for myself, I am showing up for myself right here, right now, even though those feelings are here, because that's what's going to reflect back to you eventually, you showing up for yourself. So you choosing yourself all the time, even if you are feeling fear, scared, or doubt, or anything. So your choice is always you always choose to yourself. And then when those waves are passing, you just go back. It's like, yes, I'm manifesting this money, I'm worthy of it, I can get it, I deserve it. Because sometimes when you are in the wave, when you are in the turmoil of those thoughts, maybe it's just the best mantra is like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Because those moments, it can be causing an even bigger fight inside of yourself, because that moment, the only point is to show up to yourself, to show up and to love yourself no matter what's coming up. So if you try to force the manifestation of that time, maybe it's going to cause even more resistance. It's up to you. You try which one is work best for you. I think we are all different, so maybe you're gonna feel better and nurtured if you are keep repeating your regular affirmation or your regular goal or dream lives. But maybe you won't. Maybe that I love you, I'm here for you, maybe that's going to work for you, because your point is to drive or swim through those waves, not to make them bigger, not to build a bigger wave. So that's the only goal, is to be there for you at those moments, because that's what the field is reflecting back to you. Who do you think you are? How is your relationship with yourself? Do you love yourself in any given moment? Any given moment, no matter what you think, no matter what you intuit, no matter what's arising, do you love yourself? Always, always, and always. Do you? Can you do that for yourself? Can you do that for the sake of your manifestation, for the sake of your dream lives? Because when you reach the emotional mastery, there is nothing in the whole world, nothing, I repeat, nothing can come to your way what could ruin you. Because you, first of all, already realize this is your dream. This is your dream only. So there is nobody bigger than you. Nobody has free will. Nobody decide anything about you. Nobody. So this is only your dream. You are the projector. The field only can show you what you're projecting out there. That's it. That's it. That's so simple. But if you keep turning yourself towards yourself, like pushing away, running away by accident, that's what you're going to see out there. That's what the neutral field, because the field doesn't want to hurt you, doesn't want to teach you, doesn't want to punish you, doesn't want to test you, nothing. This is a neutral field, like a mirror. The mirror doesn't do anything to you. If I show up in front of the mirror crying, I'm going to see a person crying in the mirror. If I smile in the mirror will smile back to me. So inside, what's the inside processes? What are you, how do you show up for yourself? What are you keep repeating inside yourself? What do you assume? So all those things are very, very important, but you have to be aware what the internal processes, because that's what will reflect back to you. So also, you cannot give up on your dream. So when you get to the realization, it's like, I'm not gonna give up on this. I don't care. There is no, I won't ever accept no for an answer. I'm devoted. I don't care what the 3D is showing me right now. This is my dream. For example, if you are dealing with your SP, just think about it for a minute. They are only exist because your I am, the bigger consciousness, rendered them or manifested them into your reality. So they are not there to live their own dreams. No, this is your field, your reality. It's only you, baby. So they are there for you. They are there for you to love you. There is nothing out there who can change that, who can decide otherwise. It's only you. Can you accept that? Can you accept them? But how do you accept them? You accept yourself. You turn toward yourself lovingly, patiently, all the time. And then what are they going to do? Because who they are the mirror, they are your feedback. So they cannot show you anything else but your love. So it's so crucial. How do you relate to yourself? What do you do with yourself on those vulnerable moments? Because think about it, what's going on. When you are vulnerable with them, what are they doing? Rejecting you, abandoning you. And why do you think they do that? Because that's how you show up to yourself. That's so easy. That's the bottom line. They can't do anything what you are not allowing them to do. They are not deciding about you. They are not choosing anybody else. No, they are only feedbacks and reflection. So learn how to love yourself. Learn it. Love yourself. Love the crap out of yourself in any given situation. And I'm not telling you it's easy. This is freaking hard to show up, especially when you thought, oh, I reached this nice, cool point, I got it, I feel good, and then the wave hits. And what do? You get angry, like, oh my God, I'm here, and why this emotion are here again? I thought I passed this. No, this is the whole life. So brace yourself for it. The waves are always going to come. Your job is to learn how to navigate. Your job is to learn how to manage your emotions, how to still keep loving yourself all these moments when you doubt, when you fear, when you question, when you feel sad. Your only job is to show up and love the crap out of you. Nothing else is your job. Because if you can manage that, if you can learn how to do that, you are golden. You are free. Because there is nothing in the whole world what can rattle you anymore. And your field is start to show you those awesome changes. So you will notice strangers are kind to you. You will notice cars are moving out of your way. You will notice people are smiling at you. You will notice people has nice comment about you. People are finally safe. Why? Because you feel safe inside of you. Because you learned doesn't matter what's coming up. You are there. You are right there for you. You are holding for yourself and loving for yourself. And that's the whole game is about. And then just sit back and see what the 3D is going to deliver to you. Because the 3D will reflect back to you that love. So this is it. You don't need to micromanage anything. You don't need to think about the house. You don't need to convince the 3D, the field, how can or what do you exactly want. You don't need to, but you can. So if you don't really know what do you want, you just turn towards yourself lovingly. The 3D will find a way to reflect back to you. But if you have specific goals, yes, you can affirm. Yes, you can visualize. That's the key. Your visualization, life is your creation. Your visualization is the true life. Everything else will reflect it back to you. So you have choices. Do you want something specific? Okay, do that, work towards that. You don't, you just then love yourself. But that's the base. That's the baseline. You love yourself all the time. Always love yourself. Especially when the 3D is not reflecting that back to you yet. But at some point, you cannot even go back to your old version of yourself because you just can't. You became a different person. You became the person who always show up for themselves. Yesterday, I had a journaling session about this topic. Is what if I fall back? What if I fall back to my old version of myself? And I realized I couldn't because I'm not that person anymore. So I couldn't not catch myself in the turmoil. I couldn't unsee the illusions. I couldn't unsee, oh, this is the fear. I couldn't unsee, oh, this is an old pattern. So at this point, in a minute, in an hour, I can see through this all because I practiced it. I learned how to do this. I have a lot of tools. So there is nothing what can come to me at this point when I couldn't bounce back. It doesn't matter there are no waves in my reality. There are a lot of waves in my reality, as anybody else's reality. That's the human experience. But I always bounce back. And in these moments when the wave is there, I am still whole and I'm still me. So I'm not buying into that, oh my God, I am the wave and I am this negative life experience, what I'm experiencing right now. No, I still know who am I. I still know I am the person who always love herself, who always show up for herself. I cannot be anybody else anymore. I cannot be anybody else. This is who I am. Throw me whatever you want to throw me. This is me. And from that wholeness, I can decide what life I want to manifest from myself. I can decide because now I'm not afraid and now I understood the game. This is my field, my reality. So understanding that process of what is going on inside will give me a heads up to don't pre-reject myself ahead of time. Because to be honest, what happens? Okay, let's go to a very specific example for the last. So, for example, you're testing, testing, well, yeah. So, for example, you have this tendency when you're running away by accident, your pain, your fears, your doubts. So, your coping mechanism in those moments is like have a drink, go running, go just fix it, meditate through it, but don't not feel it. So that was the old version of you who somehow tried to what's the word, try to escape those feelings. And you decided you're going to give a shot and text your SP. So you send the message, you get vulnerable, they kind of texted back to you. This is the hot and cold, right? And but at some point when you were like so hopeful, oh, this is gonna work out, oh, they love me, but they left, they rejected, and they abandoned you. Why? Because that's how you showed up for yourself in the past. That's what your coping mechanism. That's it. They did. Can you kind of started to see what's going on? Your internal reflects back to you from the external. That's it. Literally, that's it. It's so simple. So I think the best advice anybody can give you, love yourself, but in every situation. Learn emotional mastery. Go to your body, feel your feelings. Don't want to understand your feelings. Don't listen to your thoughts, because your mind just try to translate what's going on inside your body. But your mind can't translate what's inside your body, because your mind doesn't learn the right language of your body. So teach your mind that's okay, that's completely normal, that's just a sensation. You don't need to create any freaking crazy story around this. No, thank you. I don't need the old story, especially. I don't need a crazy new story. No, I keep choosing love. I choose to love myself. I keep choosing whatever I'm manifesting at these moments, but I do feel those crappy feelings. I do feel, because I'm safe enough to feel those sensations in my body. That's it. It sounds simple and it takes practice, but when you reach this point, you are golden. You are liberated your whole life. So the garbage truck came, and this is going to be loud. So I think that's my cue to say bye. And I love you guys. Thank you for listening, joining to this little community. And I hope it was helpful. See you guys next time. Bye.